What if you could tell just by what someone is wearing, whether it's a bracelet or even a pin, whether they're COVID-19 resistant or they just emerged from that, might have antibodies, and they're safe and sound? There actually is. Tyler Barnett, as C19 I.D. Project co-founder, it helps in this regard. How does this work, Tyler? Because everyone who hears about it is fascinated by it.
It's great to be here. Thank you, Neil. Social distance guidelines are changing on a daily basis. I mean, they vary from state to state, from city to city. And as things open up, it's really left us in a very awkward position with each other. I mean, we're afraid of each other. Is my shopping cart too close? Can I stop and chat? Can I hold the door? And so we need a way to quickly communicate our social distancing preference. So we've launched the C19 I.D. Project, which is color-coded bands and buttons that quickly say, red, I'm social distancing, I'm physically distancing, I need space, or green, I've tested positive for the antibodies, and I'm willing to socialize normally with other people who feel the same way.
So how would people even know what they mean? Obviously you're talking to me now and all. How are people aware of that? I mean, if I see someone with a green or red bracelet prior to talking to you, I wouldn't have any idea.
Sure. Well, I mean, this is up to us to create a language. For thousands of years, we've been assigning meanings to sounds, symbols, and colors. And that's really what's created our language and our vocabulary and sort of the basis for our civilization, what allowed us to get close in the first place. And so we now just want to borrow basically what we use for traffic lights, and apply it to this very confusing time we had.
So when people are wearing them, whether they go the red or green route, there are others, I guess, it does, and people do understand it. If they see someone wearing the green, wouldn't they be more inclined to just say, you know what, I'm still going to keep my distance here? How does it affect others' behavior who don't have them?
Sure. So, I mean, this is self-identification. This is for us to feel more comfortable. We need some type of way to organize ourselves. The same way traffic lights don't guarantee anything, they at least set our expectations. If you're wearing green, you are sending a message that your anxiety about this is low, that you are approachable. If you're wearing red, you're sending a message saying, hey, I need my space. Once we let other people know how we want to be treated, then we can respect that. And once we respect that, I think that's where we start to recover.
It's interesting because, we, depending on the state and the locale, we all have the 6-foot distancing thing going in. Does this encourage people, you can come a little closer, or do you still honor whatever the restrictions are in your given state or city?
Well, we need to follow the rules and follow the law, but this is going to evolve, and we need a plan. We need to prepare for being normal again. And the language can evolve just like anything with our circumstances. So we've 2 months ago, nobody would be saying that we'd all be walking around in masks. So people are taking this very seriously, what to do, how to behave. And so if we have a plan for people on how to interact with each other, how to respect each other, well, that can complement what we do from a government standpoint with these social distancing laws and rules. So
someone could wear the red one just because they're antisocial, right? I mean, you've got to police that too, I guess.
Well, you can physically distance for whatever reason you want. And maybe you're not ready to get close.
Right.
A lot of people have some healing to do after these lockdowns, and this fear that we've needed to help flatten the curve. But that's going to remain for a lot longer than necessary until we come together and create a plan on how we're going to start respecting what each of us wants. And that it needs to come down to very simple symbols like green and yellow, like green and red.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. Tyler, thank you very much. Tyler Barnett, Willamorton.
Thank you. I hope this helps.